Friday night at the Meadowlands, Monmouth at the Meadowlands contest number 2 is a $25,000 maiden claimer for 2-year-old fillies going 5 furlongs on the grass with the rails out at 17 feet. Number 7, Spiral, has a big-time turf pedigree on both sides. She's a first-time starter. It cost $55,000 as a 2024 Keeneland yearling, yet she's in for maiden $25,000 claiming for her debut for a barn that is significantly better in the long term with first-time starters than its recent numbers indicate. I think we're going to see the best that Spiral has in this contest. Yes, it's a knock. She's in for maiden 25, but I think she's spotted for action on the surface for which she's bred. Number 5, Winrooski, showed speed and weakened going longer versus better in 2 previous turf tries. Both of them were bias aided. I think she's helped here by the cutback to 5 furlongs and the drop in class. She also doesn't need the lead, and that tactical versatility is a help, but I think she's vulnerable to horses here who might have more room to improve. One of them is number 10, Life Raft, who was wide and green in her debut. She was late changing leads, but she kept on trying once she did. She was very, very game in that race, I thought, on this course. She's in for the waiver here as a New Jersey bred. She debuted against New Jersey bred maiden special weights. Here she runs against open maiden claimers, but because she's a New Jersey bred, is not eligible to be claimed. She is protected. The barn exceeds its overall percentages with second-time starters by far, and indeed won a race with a New Jersey bred second-time starter going from New Jersey bred maiden specials to open waiver claimers last week. Number 4, American Mink, is a third-time starter, and she's my selection. She costs $45,000 as a yearling. She drops into a tag here for the first time, maiden 25. She ran 5.5 furlongs in her debut at Saratoga against really good open horses. She was hustled into the pace mix early, showed some early alacrity, which I thought was a big positive, but then the horse who ultimately made the lead crossed over from an outside draw. American Mink reacted greenly to that, was taken back, continued gamely despite being overmatched, was not under undue pressure through the stretch, and galloped out really, really well against that quality field. Subsequently, she stretched out around 2 turns, dueled against the bias, but I like her on the cutback here and the drop. And in that debut, when she was asked early, I think she showed the early foot to be able to stay in range going 5 furlongs in New Jersey at the maiden 25 level. Race 2, 4, 10, 5, 7.